that feeling of missing is that unavailable reach. And I could feel that, with the wedding scenario, that there was always something like just, if I could just have it. And that's been a familiar place for me too. And, even being married and to a beautiful, wonderful man, there's still sometimes fantasies, or just wanting that kind of like, well, could it be better? Or, when I get into my pain, there's like that place where I go, it's that familiar, something's missing. The longing, the missing, and the fantasizing, too, is super familiar.
What's the fantasizing about? Like,
could it be better?
Could be better. In what way?
In trigger. Well, it's interesting because when I look back at what I feel like could be a prize, they're totally unavailable. So it's the reaching for what is unavailable, but of course the missing requires that. And so to have it almost, I don't even know what that is. It's just, it's in my power, in my good space. Obviously it feels really fulfilling and wonderful.
Yeah.
In the pain or in that place of longing, it just, let me think, let me center in. It's as if I trajectorize into a fantasy life. It's not even just about the partner. It's almost like, could I live, elsewhere? And all of that's possible. But there's it's like an alternate life in a way. And
you can see the whole picture of what that life would
totally,
be like.
And that can be very real. That's totally a possibility. But there's a gap that I'm more present to rather than the steps to make that into fruition, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of almost leaning into the gap. And
what's it like in the gap?
It almost feels a little victim-y.
Victim-y.
Like kind of, like I know I have full agency to create what I want in my logical mind. In the foremind, I feel like there is it's like the longing is such sweet sorrow or something. I don't know what it is. It's totally not conscious. It's not a place I choose to be.
Yeah.
But it feels
like you're drawn there.
It's a little bit drawn there at times when I'm kind of in my Achilles.
And when you say it's like sweet sadness or sweet longing, there's a quality.
Well, it's not pleasurable, I would say. It's not like, ooh, love this feeling. But it's a familiar. It's a familiar, I think I can trace it back almost all the way through.